My grandma was a very important person in my life. She was very open-minded, kind of a heavy evergreener. She was kind of a hippie. Anyway, she had property up in Mount Rainier, and next to her property was this really big river, and we would go there and we would like take rocks. And we'd always look for rocks that had like really crazy patterns on it, like white streaks going down, or ones that looked like granite, or maybe it was shaped like a heart. Like we just tried to find the most unique rocks. And when I was picking out all these rocks and I showed my grandma, she wasn't disappointed, but she was just like, very cute, very cute. And then she said, have you ever tried to find a rock that was very dark? I mean, very dark, almost.
Hey, we back with another reaction now, bro. Like, I saw this video, it low-key made me pretty mad. Pretty mad. And when you watch it, I don't know if you see what I see, but I call this reverse racism. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it sounds like she complimenting us, but really to me it's degrading. Because who wakes up in the morning thinking about this stuff, thinking about rocks and black people? Y'all gonna see when y'all watch. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments though, because I might be tripping. I might just be reaching and looking too deep into it. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all catch up in the comments. Y'all know how I do. Also, I will be asking another $20 question in one of these videos. Y'all just stick around and watch. If you're new to the channel, I ask questions so people can learn about, my audience can learn about me, and I pay you for it. Like, I send you cash apps, 50, 100 to $20 cash app. So the comments will let you know I ain't capping. So, but hey, let's get into the video, fam.
And I was like,
Wait, I want to go back to this.
She was kind of a hippie. Anyway, she had...
I don't know what to think about this one.
I just saw a black woman. Okay, let me start over. It will make sense. Just hear me out. My grandma was a very important person in my life. She was very open-minded.
Okay, listen to that. She was very open-minded. Open-minded? What you mean by she was very open-minded? I ain't gonna pause it too much, but I just want y'all to remember that. My grandma was very open-minded.
Kind of a heavy evergreener. She was kind of a hippie. Anyway, she had property up in Mount Rainier, and next to her property was this really big river, and we would go there and we would like take rocks. And we'd always look for rocks that had like really crazy patterns on it, like white streaks going down, or ones that looked like granite, or maybe it was shaped like a heart. Like we just tried to find the most unique rocks. And when I was picking out all these rocks and I showed my grandma, she wasn't disappointed, but she was just like, very cute, very cute. And then she said, have you ever tried to find a rock that was very dark? I mean, very dark, almost black. And I was like, no. Like, I like the ones that have like stuff all over them. And she said, well, these are beautiful, but if you ever find a rock that is very dark, if you pull it out of the water, if you pull it out of the river and the water is still on it and you shine it in the sun, it's the most beautiful rock there is. I mean, gorgeous. And I thought, like, okay. And it really wasn't that big of a deal to me as a kid, because I thought, like, okay, whatever, it's just a rock. And I want ones that have patterns all over them. Grandma, in that conversation, told me, oh, I'm gonna cry. She told me that there was this man that worked with her when she used to work in these, like, chemical labs, and he was black. And she said that when they were inside, that he was a handsome man, but he was truly the most gorgeous person she'd ever seen. When they would go outside for breaks, she said he was usually sweating a little bit from working, and when we go outside we get like a little bit of a break. The water or the sweat that was going down his face, it would just kind of sit down his head or on his cheekbones. And she said he had to have been the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. She said, and it reminded me of these rocks that I would find from the river. They truly are the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. They just glisten in the sun. And I just thought that was really sweet. And
all her grandma was telling her was she trying to get crushed. That's it. Like, you ain't have to say a whole story about rocks. You feel what I'm saying? For us to get the point. Your grandma wanted to get crushed by this black man. That's just that. You feel me? So you sit up here and make a whole video on black people are just glistening in the sun. Like, what is you talking about? Your grandma just wanted to get crushed. You could have left it at that. You feel what I'm saying? We know we beautiful. And we don't need you to tell us that. We know that. Your grandma just wanted to experience some of that black torpedo. You hear me? That's it. Nothing. That is nothing more to the story. That's it. And now I feel like she trying to get some of the black torpedo. That's why she up talking about how beautiful they are. She trying to get some black men in the comments like, you feel me? This is a way of her trying to, you feel me, promote herself to get what her grandma wanted to get. I don't know if her grandma got it, but I'm just saying. You feel me? Tell me what y'all think in the comments. I'm just saying, bro.
I was in my living room today and I was looking at some rocks that the girls had collected. I looked out my living room window and there was this girl, this black woman with very dark complexion walking down my street. And I know everyone who walks down these streets because I'm a stay-at-home mom and I just look out the window all day, like seriously. And she had her hair in a ponytail like this and she had highlighter on right here that I could see from my window. Like, that's how much she was shining. And it was raining outside and there was just water like falling down her shoulders, and it just like hit me and I was like, wow, like, grandma was right. That is the most beautiful person I have ever seen in my life. Like, she is literally glistening. She's shining just the same as grandma had described this rock, or the guy that she used to work with and that I secretly think she's in love with.
That I secretly think she's in. Nigga, that's the whole point. Then another thing is, yeah, I knew she had to be a stay-at-home mom or something because she need a job. That's why she's sitting up here just making up, like, just doing things. Oh my God, she's so beautiful. Look at the black woman walking down the street. Man, bro. Come on now, this shows me that you ain't got nothing else to do. It's weird. First of all, you shouldn't have made the video. Why? What's the purpose of making the video? You feel what I'm saying? We know, like, black people, like, I would be weirded out if I seen this white woman just looking at me. You feel me? Like, what is you doing? Thank you. Bye. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I feel like this is what I call reverse racism, because the fact that a lot of older, you know, I'm talking about the racist people, racist white older people, they look down on us for so long, and obviously it bleeded over to the young generation. So now it's like, oh, I've heard so much stuff about this race to where I felt this type of way. Now I'm trying to justify it and saying, oh my God, they're so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That's why I really got kind of distraught when I watched the video. I'm like, okay, what point are you trying to make? You know what I'm saying? We know we beautiful. We know all that. We don't need you to come and tell us about rocks and compare us to rocks. You feel what I'm saying?
But just wow, she was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I was just watching her walk down the road. Don't know why she's walking down here, because no one here is worthy of all that beauty. This is not the best neighborhood. I was like, why are you here? Like, what the heck? I was gonna go out the door and just let her know she looks beautiful today, and when I opened the door, she was gone. She wasn't there. I was like, what the heck? Like, there's no way she made it past the point where I can't see her anymore. But it was just so weird that I was looking at these rocks and then I saw her, and just crazy. Because she really was gorgeous. I mean, like, wow, grandma was not wrong.
I found this one very interesting.
All right, I'm going to end the video right there. But if I was to see this lady, I would tell her, this my exact words. Please don't make no video like that again. Hopefully you didn't mean no harm by it. You probably didn't. But the way we take it, I don't feel like a lot of us gonna take this well. Because we you don't have to do that. We live in 2024. These are things you don't have to do to appease us. You know what I'm saying? I feel like doing this is more disrespectful. You probably didn't know it. You probably didn't think of that. But yeah, that's my take on the video. I really didn't like that. I feel like she probably ain't mean no harm by it, but we as a people, we don't need nobody to do that for us. We know it already. We don't need your approval. You know what I'm saying? We don't need what your grandma said about rocks to make us feel better. Like we don't already know we're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? As a people. But yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think about the video in the comments, man. But hey, see you guys next video. Always remember, be safe out here, kings and queens. Let's get it.